Although gas prices in Europe continue to break records, oil prices are still going down. Yesterday, crude tumbled even below $92 per barrel for some time. Moreover, this is common given that average daily oil production in Russia so far this month has fallen by 3% compared to July. Based on these factors, it can be assumed that the current decline is purely speculative. This means that the market will soon see a sharp spike in prices, which will come as a complete surprise and cause panic. This, in turn, will lead to even higher oil prices. The only question is when exactly this will happen. In the meantime, Brent crude oil futures managed to settle below the support level of 93, which indicated high short interests. As a result, the quotes led to the 91.70 mark, but then entered a slight pullback. Since the beginning of June, the asset has already lost 25%. However, the fact that the quote is moving at February levels is increasing the likelihood of a trend change. To extend losses, the benchmark needs to overcome subsequent control levels. Thus, if the quote fixes below the level of 90, the volume of short positions will increase further. Gold has been trading just below $1,780 per troy ounce for the third day in a row. In fact, the yellow metal remains near the lower boundary of the tight range, in which it has been moving for the past 2 weeks. To resume a downtrend, the price needs to fix below the $1,770 mark, and in this case, gold will hit towards the $1,750 mark. An alternative scenario will be considered by traders in case the price rises above $1,790. Apparently, the only thing that could budge gold is clarity regarding further steps by the U.S. Federal Reserve. However, the next monetary policy meeting will take place only in late September. Forecasts and rumors will begin to appear no earlier than the end of August. Until then, gold is likely to remain range-bound. As soon as the US currency is slightly against other major currencies, the Russian currency returned to the area of 60.50 rubles per dollar. Like gold, the ruble remains stable. Globally, the situation for the Russian currency has barely changed, although the Bank of Russia and the Ministry of Finance express grave concern over the ruble's excessive strength in the current realities and its impact on the economy. They continue to conduct moderately tight monetary policy aimed rather at strengthening the Russian currency. Therefore, there is still a likelihood that the ruble will resume its bullish run. In this case, the dollar-ruble pair will fall below 60 rubles per dollar. And in this situation, traders can only buy at daytime. After all, range-bound trading does not make much sense and is unlikely to bear fruit. And that's all for now. We continue to learn developments on financial markets. Subscribe to our channel and follow news with us. See you soon.